Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Now let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Something that took place between Divine Masculine and a karmic person. Um, it's possible that these two were living together or they live in the same area, something like that. Something has changed between these two, the way of living, the way of communication. There's a huge transformation here. This has to do with their relationship. So it's not how it used to be. There's something about people talking about this karmic person, people talking to Divine Masculine. I don't see it as gossip. I see it more of like a conversation, a gathering. So Divine Masculine may meet with, it can be family members. I see it as a tight knit group. So it can be family members where Divine Masculine is talking about this karmic person. I see here that the conversation is about how Divine Masculine is not happy, that they want, they they receive some sort of clarity about their situation with this person. They learn a lot more about this person and they're not happy with what they see. So they're sharing this with the family members. They're talking about how their relationship has changed. Divine Masculine has put a lot of work into the relationship, but now they're just keeping themselves busy. I see here trying to rebuild themselves. So even if this Divine Masculine were to still be with this person, it's like they're not really with them. It's like their focus is on themselves. So why are they not stepping away? Some cases, this Divine Masculine is just in that place where they're trying to prepare themselves so that when they do walk away, they are ready to walk away. So there is something about preparing themselves, working hard, building themselves, rebuilding themselves. It shows here that it's not easy to just walk away. It's not easy to just step away. And this may be one of the reasons why this Divine Masculine is having this conversation with these family members. They've already made a decision here, this Divine Masculine. They are choosing love over whatever promise that they made to this person. They're choosing self-love. I see here self-love. They want certain things, specific things in their life, which they feel they cannot get in this relationship with this person. I see a lot of self-love, being willing to let go of a relationship where they feel that there is lack of love. So there's conversations here. This can be in-person conversations. I do see some phone conversation here too as well. Divine Masculine feels guided to speak to somebody. So he's speaking to loved ones, family members, close friends who are like family members. There's a conversation about Divine Feminine too. So I see here that the conversation starts with this karmic person who they feel disappointed in, and they talk about how they're not happy in that relationship. Whoever they're talking to knows about Divine Feminine. So it's not like it's a new group of people that are unaware of Divine Masculine's past with Divine Feminine. These are people who know Divine Feminine, and if they don't know you personally, they know of Divine Feminine. So there is going to be a conversation that takes place that starts off with talking about Divine Masculine not being happy with a karmic person, but then that conversation, it's not planned. I see it as it kind of like shifts into a conversation where this Divine Masculine talks about their feelings, emotions, what they want in life, and then there is mention about Divine Feminine here. I see here that there is a group of people who will talk about a wish fulfillment. This has to do with the possibilities of a wish fulfillment, possibilities of things that can happen between divine feminine and divine masculine, that there's a possible future for these two. So I see here that this conversation shifts towards divine feminine here, where they talk about commitment, they talk about marriage, relationship. I don't think it's about what happened in the past. It's more of like what you can have if you pull away from this karmic person. What are what is like in store for you? It's like what kind of life you can have and what type of person you should be with. So I see here that there's a group of people who see divine feminine as the one for divine masculine, and they will say it. They will say it. I see here they will talk about divine feminine being somebody who is very strong, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who is of who is a queen, meaning that you have grown, you are strong, you are loving, you have that quality of a queen, which this divine masculine is seeking for. And these people, and I feel they are family members, they will talk about that if you want your heart's desire, divine feminine is the one. And I feel like they mention it to divine masculine, and divine masculine is not going to deny it. They know it. They may have mentioned your name first in conversation, and then they start talking about you. So I feel like the conversation shifts to divine masculine saying that they want a lot of things in their life. They may even mention your name for a moment, but then these people, it's like the moment divine masculine, it's like the moment this divine masculine says your name or mentions something about you, it gives them the okay to have that conversation. So I see here that it created this open dialogue. It created this to take place, because I feel like the family will not mention divine feminine first. It is divine masculine that mentions you in conversation after he complains or says about whatever he's been experiencing with this karmic situation. He does mention about what he wants in life, what his heart's desire is, that he cannot receive or get in this commitment with this person. And then I feel he briefly mentions about you. I do see you here in the conversation. And that's when the conversation just, became this thing where the family feels it's okay now. Let's talk about this. So they're going to talk about that divine feminine. We feel that the divine feminine is the one that you should have been with or you should be with. I feel like they're not going to tell divine masculine what to do. It's more of like what they feel is good for divine masculine. It's like this is who we feel is a good match for you. This is the type of person we imagine you to be with. And they feel like they really, what I'm getting in this reading is like they feel that divine feminine is the one for divine masculine. They feel like you are a dream come true for divine masculine. It's like they just want divine masculine to admit it. They feel like divine masculine knows, but it's like they are kind of like a little bit like nudging divine masculine. It's like you need to be confident or to have the courage to say what you feel, because I feel like these family members can sense it, that they know that masculine still has feelings for you, but they just need to be free in saying that. The family members know divine masculine quite well. They know that where divine masculine hesitates to speak, where divine masculine hesitates to act. And by talking about divine feminine and encouraging divine masculine, I feel, will eventually give in, like say, okay, you're right. This is what I feel. And I've been holding it for some time. And I feel like one of the reasons why this divine masculine has been holding back is because they are embarrassed to admit that they still have love for you. Because there might have been a long period of time where you two have communicated, and there may have been a long period of time since you two have been in separation, and maybe they've never spoken to the family members about this, about you. since the separation. So now for them to say that I still love divine feminine, imagine like 10 years later when they haven't spoken about you to the family, and all of a sudden they say, you know what, I have to admit, I do love divine feminine. I still and I always will love divine feminine. So, and I feel like the families, they knew it, they felt it, but they didn't say it because of what divine masculine chose to do, which was to move forward with somebody else. And because they had moved forward with somebody else, the family hesitated to speak about divine feminine. But now that the divine masculine has come forward in this reading to speak to a family member about why they're not happy with who they're currently with or who they were with, right? Whether they separated or not, meaning divine masculine, this karmic person, now that divine masculine is telling the family members that they're not happy with the situation, it is the family that is feeling like comfortable with talking about divine feminine here. They feel like this is the right opportunity for us to express what we feel about divine feminine. We feel like divine feminine is the one for you, and why don't you say it? So I feel like they're trying to give strength and courage to divine masculine to admit it, and it's the embarrassment that's holding them back. And I feel like that was the thing that held them back from expressing their feelings to divine feminine. It's like, I've already made a choice to be with this karmic person. How am I going to look like if I all of a sudden tell divine feminine that it was you that I love? So this, it is a little bit of a pride thing too. But I see here that that's not going to work anymore. Like the pride, the embarrassment, these things are going to, I see it's not going to hold up forever. There, it's bound to, because the divine is going to guide divine masculine on removing certain things that are not serving their divine path, especially when it comes to you, divine feminine. These things will not hold up forever. It's like the release of pride, the release of shame. So disappointment, regret, embarrassment, those are the things that will be released. I see here that it needs to be let go in order for this divine masculine to have the courage and strength to step forward towards you. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.